Good evening. It's not afternoon. It's evening. Or is it oddening? How am I doing? I'm eepy. Did I not send the webhook notification yesterday? Did I stream yesterday? Casually checks the uptime graph. Yeah, I streamed yesterday. I forgot to press the button. And relate being eepy. Yeah. I've been so eepy since the crash, the event. But I can't get into it. Did I forget? Stream yesterday? No, I streamed yesterday. I streamed 2.5 hours of Helldivers. Ashamed 2.5 hours of Hellebores. I guess I forgot to press the button because we were starting interim. In medias res. In medias res. TFM. Cinema. Oh. Check YouTube chat, see if Deadman has popped in. Not quite yet. I have to go to bed early. I got a 12:30 a.m. pickup. Yeah. I also have to go to bed early, so the stream will probably be pretty short. I'm getting an MRI tomorrow, so I have to actually wake up early in the morning. And then I have to figure out what I'm going to do for a car. Because their insurance company isn't paying for the rental past Saturday. Which is just grand. I love that. So yeah, the streams are going to be pretty short for a while until I can figure out. Am I peaking? But they're going to be a little bit short until I can figure out all of this shit. There's so much shit to do. But yes, it is going to be an experience. Yeah, literally. That's how they get you. I'm going to have to probably get a new car because they're not going to give me enough to repair it. And most likely, it's going to be a total loss. I've got a lawyer now, and he's telling me, like the property side is usually you get fucked on the property side. Usually you get. I need to fix the tracking. Usually you get a lot more on the injury side, but I can't get into the injury side because it probably will be. It's more likely to go to litigation. It's not likely to go to litigation, but the problem is the insurance company may be watching as well, so I have to watch what I say. Claim mental agony. I mean, shit. Probably. I've been losing sleep over this. Yep. See, I thought that, they'll make me whole. No. Not at all. I don't think I can claim PTSD. It's a little bit hard. when I was in an accident, with my mom's Jeep, a guy ran the stop sign and tried to claim I switched lanes just to hit him. How pathetic. he did a backflip to hit me, sir. Fucking stupid. That sucks. I love that the captions flash. That's okay. The captions are rationalizing. Even tried to fight the ticket for running the stop sign. Yeah. I at least have the benefit that mine is pretty cut and dry. It's definitely that the other driver is at fault. So that's at least something that's good. It makes it that I don't have to prove it. Otherwise, I'd be in even more annoyance. But yeah, dash cams are also a lifesaver. Yeah, I have one, but it wasn't installed. Ligma coin, yes. But yeah, they're dicking me, because they're taking the rental, which is gonna interfere with my treatment plan because I can't get there. So I'm gonna have to either pay the rental, which is gonna be insanely expensive. It's $25 a day. And if I go through with the rest of the treatment plan with a rental, it's going to cost me about $1,000. And I don't have $1,000. So we're going to have to find something to do. Yeah. I mean, we could probably recoup it with the injury case, but once again, I don't want to get too into it. I mean, it would be pretty difficult for their insurance company to find me here. Because absolutely, there's not any link to my actual name on this account. Because literally all of my shit is under a fictitious name. Tell them that you suffered severe mental agony that made you lose potential interviews and job opportunities. I mean, I have lost job opportunities because I can't go anywhere now. I can't get a job because I don't have a car. Nearly every single job in the entire United States requires you have a car. Sue with these points. I don't think I can sue them with Ligma coin. But yeah, no, like, my attorney is pretty good. I have a lot of faith in him. I have a lot more faith in him than the guy I was about to hire. We have swapped attorneys. Mainly because the previous attorney said I would be liable for fees. And I'm like, the fuck? That's not standard. But yeah, he was gonna be like, oh yeah, if we have any like filing fees, if we have any correspondence fee, like postage and shit, I'm like, I'm not paying you that. And he's like, well, I mean, it's only a problem if we lose. I'm like, yeah. If you shit the bed, I'm gonna be bankrupt. So talk to your attorney about sharing your settlements. Sharing my settlements? What does that mean? Well, yeah. It's standard for personal injury attorneys to take a third. Yeah, no, that's standard. It's about a third. Usually they go up to 40% if you go to litigation. Oh yeah, he knows. We had a nice 45-minute call earlier today. I just have to sign the documents. I haven't read them yet because they're pretty long. A good attorney can really get big bucks. It really depends on what type of injury it is. There's tiers to it depending on how badly they bang you up. Mm-hmm. We won't really know how valuable my case is until the MRI comes back. Oh yeah, I'm sure it's absolutely fucking terrifying to be a truck driver in an accident because there's a really good chance if you run into somebody as a trucker that the person you ran into is very seriously injured or dead. You could easily claim $3,000 for potential lost revenue for that $800 card. Hmm. Yeah, they tried to sue me as if I was the owner. I mean, if you have insurance, they can't sue you directly. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, especially it's also very terrifying because as a commercial trucker, those are usually worth a lot more. So they come after you for at least 6 figures as a commercial. They go for the jugular. The audio stream's current bitrate, 0, is lower than the recommended bitrate. Chat, can you hear me? I'm pretty sure you can because you've been replying to me. So I think that my audio bitrate is not 0. YouTube, why are you so freaky? Yeah, I mean, Kamicha, I have an attorney that is he's based here, so we're supposed to carry about 2 million in insurance. Yes, 2 million smackaroos. Life of a truck driver. Yep. I'd be so afraid getting into a big rig. No, like similar cases that got settled in payouts. Yeah, I mean, I've got a guy who's been doing it for I think a decade now. I was gonna hire somebody who was doing it for a very long time, but that clause that I'm vulnerable for the fees was pretty rough. But yeah, the guy I was talking to, he's a friend, or he's related tangentially to my dad, not like by blood, but like he's a coworker's brother, which is, I mean, close enough. But I talked to him; he seems pretty good. After 18 years, they can try their best, but I've only been in one bad accident. Yeah. Oh, speaking of, believer win on the prediction. Your current lawyer is the one with 40 years? No. I didn't end up hiring him because he was the guy who had me vulnerable for the fees, and I thought that was a really big problem. Because I mean, look, I'll pull back the curtain a little bit. I don't have a lot of money, and I haven't had a lot of money for a long time. So I'll be honest, those fees would probably put me into bankruptcy court. I mean, he said that, probably nobody would pursue it. But if nobody's going to pursue it, don't put it in the thing. Right? Like, don't make me liable for it if you're not even going to go after it. You know? Just don't put the liability. But yeah, that kind of scared me away. I was like, that doesn't seem great. And like I told him about it, and he was like resistant to changing it, and he was like, well, if you don't trust me, you should probably look elsewhere. And I was like, you know what? Okay. Yes, I will. I will look elsewhere then. American laws are fucked up. Yep. That is how it goes. I wonder if. So here's the thing. I'm going in for the MRI tomorrow, and I'm gonna need to pay from my actual money because I don't have the. Typically, what they do is they do like doctor's liens for stuff like this, but I didn't actually have an attorney when I scheduled it, so I have to pay out of pocket. And the problem is, I would like to put it on a specific credit card. And I don't know if I'll be able to because I have stickers on this credit card that hide all of the information. So I don't know if they're going to be able to take this card. I might have to pay with the card that's more expensive for me. Dicks. It's going to be fucking expensive. It's going to hurt. I'll tell you that much. It is going to hurt, but it is something that will be recouped in the injury lawsuit, or in the injury claim. It may not go to lawsuit. But it is diagnostics requested by my physician, so in that way, it's related. It would be cheaper to fly to EU/Asia and get healthcare there? No, it wouldn't. The plane cost alone would be too expensive. And also, if I went to the EU/Asia to get healthcare, the insurance company wouldn't pay it. Because ultimately, none of it is actually coming out of my money. It's just coming out of my money for now. Because the settlement will include stuff like this. International flights in the US are cheap in the US compared to domestic? No, they're not. What do you want about? I actually have a slight issue. I don't have enough headway on this card to pay. Shit. Oh, fuck me. I'm 57 cents to... Man. God damn it. I need 57 cents of credit. God damn it. Okay. That's annoying. Realistically, it is probably higher because I'm gonna have to pay tax. But I am 57 cents too low on credit. Could use the Amazon card. How much credit do I have on this? I've got credit. Gonna head to sleep. Yeah. Well, thanks for stopping by. I could use this card. This card would probably have more than enough. It's 5 a.m. Go the fuck to sleep. What? I'm supposed to be the eepy one. Go to eep. I think this card might be locked. Is this card locked? Is it even still valid? You woke up at 12 p.m.? Oh my god. Alright, I've got credit on this card. We'll just use this card. It has visible numbers and also has credit for it. I could also maybe get a doctor's lien set up, but we'll be fine. A lot of this shit will work out. It's just gonna be a matter of getting there. That's 16 hours. Those are rookie numbers. I say the guy who can't stay awake for 16 hours anymore. Will my parents help me financially? We'll see. I have found it unreliable to ask for money. And I don't ask very often. I have been ever since I had a job, I've tried not to ever ask for money. I only really ask for money if shit's really bad. And we may have to do that for the car too. I live in probably the only country where you can get rear-ended and end up losing money overall. I wish you were Asian. I wish I was Swedish. The game would have actually happened. And also, it's cold as shit there, which is good. Never heard about Asian parents. I've heard that they're incredibly strict. At least that's what I've heard from all of my friends. They're strict but hella supportive. Yeah. Missing a bunch of business cards. Oh, hey, look, all the business cards. Do I already have one of these? Hold on. I have 2 copies of this card. Yeah. I do kind of get the impression that my mom is not happy that I still live here. Which is weird because when I move out, she's gonna be alone. Yeah. I mean, I think that in America, if you haven't moved out by like 20, you're considered a failure. In which case, I'm about as bad a failure as they come. Yeah. I mean, I'm also just kind of I'm very aloof, especially even in my own family. I have a tendency to avoid people. They wouldn't even let you move out. Yeah. I kind of just stay in my room. I don't really like interact with a lot of people. I was supposed to start going to the streaming thing, but I keep forgetting to go to the main view. I haven't even done anything. I haven't typed a single character into Visual Studio. Sounds like me. Yeah. I don't know. I think that I probably have some form of ASPD. It's funny because like I'll watch true crime documentaries and they'll be like, "Oh, this guy has all of these traits," and I'm like, "Shit, I have all of those traits." The only difference between me and a serial killer is that I don't want to hurt people. That, and I probably wouldn't even succeed if I tried. All right, what was I gonna fix today? I can't remember. There was something I was gonna fix. Sure, you're a masochist? Oh, I am a masochist. Why do you think I program? There's no more of a masochistic endeavor than programming. That's about as masochistic as it comes. Hmm. Should I change the properties of the oh no, it kinda looks right. I was gonna say the chat window looks a little weird. Um but yeah. I don't know. I'm probably gonna have like fucking entirely gray hair by the end of the year. You're gonna see me stream and I'm gonna look like this. Gray hair, gray skin. I'll become a fucking a shell of a man. What does test do? Nothing. Okay. Reset hue shift. Um, but yeah, I mean, I already have gray hairs. I've got a decent amount of graying actually. Um, it's probably only gonna get worse. Especially with how intensely quickly this matter is moving. Hold on. We'll be right back. I would be right. No, I will be right back. One moment. Stoat is actually good now. They added a lot of features. What features did they add? Did they add screen share so that they can start losing money? Yes. Damn. The financial ruin of video streaming. Okay. All right. Also, this is going to become relatively common for the streams. I'm going to be interrupted a lot. Why model reverted? Did the model revert? Did it? Did it automatically do the VTube Studio model? Hold on. Show Vignon. And then we do scene 6. Scene 2? Scene 2 didn't happen. Scene 2. Scene 6. Huh, why did the model revert? Huh. I don't know why the model reverted. So I don't have keybinds to change the model. Unless I hit pay job. Unless I have a job. Now if I hit page up, it'll go back to VTube Studio. It's just baked into it because there's no tracking to see what model is currently loaded. I could add that. That could be what we do today. But probably not. I'm cleaning out my ears. So much garbage in my ears. Honest question. Boobs or ass? I'm not too much of a boobs guy, if I'm being honest. I had high hopes for you. Damn. So you hate ass, I see. In fact, hate ass. Damn. My guy hates the dumpy. What the fuck do I want to work on today? I haven't done any planning. Well, let's go take a look at the to-do list. If it's online. It is online. I could automate Emote Lab export to GIF or add a way for chat to Lamau at bad captions. I mean, that sounds pretty fun. Emote Lab. I mean, Emote Lab probably is more useful in the long run because I can automatically animate a lot of characters. I just have to figure out how to do that. Emote Lab is a Unity app that doesn't use IL to CPP, so I can directly like load it and execute things. I just have to figure out what I need to execute to do it. There's a reverse engineering product, which is actually against Emote Lab's terms of service. But I really don't think that they will have issue with it because I'm not attempting to obtain anything from it. I mean, I could check with Hexus to see. Unless there's a export all button that I just have missed. Which would be very convenient. Do I think I could build the GUI? For what? For code on GitHub? No? Like the one I sent you in the Discord? No, I probably wouldn't bother with this. Yeah, I don't have a way to mute it. I mean, I could just do not disturb, but people don't ping me often enough. But no, I probably wouldn't bother with this. Mainly because I literally cannot tell if it works or not because I don't have an HDR screen. I mean, it's not that hard to do UIs for stuff. Yeah. But yeah, I probably could. I usually just use Windows Forms apps for my my UIs. Interesting. They do actually have a badge export. The question is it per character? No, it's per model, is it? Interesting. So I can just set up a an export for all of these. NVIDIA doesn't give you an option to change the output screenshot file and always gets exported as JXR. Yeah. Like HDR screenshots. Yeah. I mean, you could probably just use Image Magic. Image Magic will probably convert it. Image Magic is pretty damn good. That's why the colors look washed out when I post it in Discord. I mean, that's for all of your screenshots, not even just NVIDIA screenshots. All of my devices are HDR capable. Well, just don't use HDR. Be in the same color space as us. Once you go to HDR, you can never come back. I don't know about that. I don't think I would mind the difference in color that much. Are there more animations than there used to be? I guess I should probably share Emote Lab. That's not Emote Lab. There we go. Should probably delete this video capture device. Everything is so vibrant and expressive. This is you right now, trying to justify the cost of your monitors. Over here, HDR monitors are super expensive. Me when I want to buy an HDR monitor. My cortisol is through the roof. Paid like 310 USD 2 years ago. Yeah. I mean, the most expensive monitor I've ever purchased was $2,000, and then I had to return it because it was too expensive. That was when I had a job. Dude, this is me for real. Wait. I actually have watermelon. What happened? Did you get banned? Huh? Automod didn't blast you. Huh? Automod's supposed to kill you for saying that. Oh. Damn. I forgot I bought watermelon. I have to throw it away. This is so sad. What happened to my job? I quit. That was the IT job that they were not great in this economy. I mean, the economy wasn't that bad back then. I mean, realistically, I said either I was going to quit the job or I was going to die by 25. I'll let you do the math. I have gray hair from it. This is going to be one long export. Oh shit, we have an emote for ants. Still can't believe I'll be studying until I turn 27. Yup. Yep. Thanks for stopping by. No, you're not getting a 6-7 emote. Not happening. Remember when this was a programming stream? Now I'm over here rendering emotes. There are new emotes, aren't there? We don't need that. Actually, we'll render it just for the people who want it. Me, all the time at work. This was literally 100% of my job. This is why I quit. Me when somebody hasn't tried restarting their computer. Of 166, holy shit. All right, let's see the export folder. All right. Now the only problem is that the GIF's FPS is trash. We use my traditional export. I heard the Twitch message sound. Oh, it says stream bot. That's why it doesn't appear. All right. Let's see how this goes. I know that APNG export is way slower, and they're huge. And they also don't preview. I actually can't open them at all now, can I? Open them in Firefox. I just realized for some reason you can't see the Emo Lab is paused for you. Why is it paused for you? But yeah, this will take a while to export. Probably move on to programming while this happens. The APNG exporter is pretty slow. It's probably why it's marked as experimental. Emo Lab is using 3.5 gigabytes of memory. Why? It's just that Unity jank. Anyway, that's going. We don't need to make an app to do Emote Lab exports. They've added that functionality directly to Emote Lab. So I'm going to just mark that as complete as soon as I find my tab. There. Well, actually, technically, I do still need to make a way to convert the APNG to GIF. More specifically, I need to convert it to GIF at the right size for Twitch. And then I'm probably going to need to make a way to convert that to AVIF. Oh, that's right. I had a video move going. Yep. It's all the Power World VODs. Interestingly enough, I actually can't show these VODs anymore. I'm gonna have to hold them. So I was talking too much about the accident. So I can't publish them. Wait, that means I'm gonna publish them out of order. Oh, that's not good. I could publish them unlisted and then not add them to the chronology, which is essentially private. Just until everything is fully done. For the time being, I'm just gonna turn this computer off. I don't want to deal with more video encoding. Been doing so much of it lately. Okay. All right, emo lab is 64 of 166. We could work on something to re-encode these images. It's probably just going to be an FFmpeg script. Do I even have FFmpeg installed? Nope. Well then. I don't think image magic will convert. I don't think it'll convert animated PNG. Uh-oh. Emote Lab's usage is going up in terms of memory. I need to install FFmpeg. From Builds by the Night. We will take, what is it? Windows 64 GPL shared is the best. Let's WinARM 64. That's not it. GPL is the highest. All right, I have to add this folder to my path. All right, now I can call FFmpeg from anywhere. Now I just have to find the Emote Lab export folder, which I have lost sight of. Here it is. It's in my documents. Got it. So I'm gonna take an emote. Take cheese slap. That sounds like a fun one to do this with. All right. So FFmpeg input cheese slap.png codec video GIF GIF flags. I don't remember what they are. We want to turn on transparency difference. We want to disable offsetting. That's weird that there's dithering. I need to run this through palette gen. I need to do filter complex. Hmm. Why is the FPS not being set to 60? About that. Okay. 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 Actually, I probably can't split this by line. Because it's all in a string. Mm. Mm. IS4 files, seeing this as an option. Oh my god. PowerShell, why are you such a bitch? I mean, I could just do it as a PowerShell script. Hmm. What are the sizes of Twitch emotes? Hold on. One 12, 56, and 28. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know if this is transparent or not. I don't actually have a way to view it. Hmm. So apparently FFmpeg still isn't capable of outputting an AVIF with transparency, which is annoying. It means all of the website animations will have a background color, which is not ideal. They're supposed to be uh supposed to have transparency. I used WebP before. What about WebP? We're peeing on the web. WebP might just work. Took a lot longer to encode. Okay. We have WebP outputs. I'm gonna delete the AVIF output. Let's see. How does it? How does it? It is 10% as large as WebP. It just doesn't support transparency. Okay. Okay. Now we run it on this folder and see how we go. All right. Well, I meant to open it with with PowerShell ISE, but I might have missed. Emote Lab is still using 4 gigabytes of memory. Interesting. This might be the first programming stream where I don't even touch the program. We now have an automatic processor for new Emote Lab emotes, which means I can now export all of the characters. It's just going to take a while. All right. That will be done eventually. I honestly don't know what else to I haven't done anything in coalescence, but I don't know what I want to do with coalescence. Honestly, I'm like super eepy. I've been having trouble staying awake super long after the thing. Hmm. Well, maybe I don't want to work on coalescence today. I mean, I do need to still get the auto updater working, but I really just don't want to work on coalescence right now. Um. Hmm. I could work on video tools. It would be nice to have some improvements to vBundler if I even have video tools downloaded. I do. It didn't open in the same window. And all right. Here's vBundler when it loads. I want to get rid of this video player because it usually doesn't. I mean, it kind of does work sometimes. We'll keep it for now, I guess. I would like to change this text here to this to be big text, probably 16 point, and this to also be relatively big text. We'll make it left aligned. I think it already is. This will be right aligned. Okay. It's a label expected bit rate and label expected size. Mm. All right. Mm. Oh, I also want the read command to better determine the file date. Mm. Mm. Damn. Only 2 hours. I'm getting so eepy. I might have to call it here, which is not long, but I'm having trouble staying awake. Who are we going to raid? Professor Amalgam is playing Power World at the moment. And I don't mean to call somebody who is a professor a nerd, but he has built his base out of ancient stuff, which, I mean, that's pretty nerdy. So, chat, we are going to raid Professor Amalgam, who's been streaming for like 10 minutes longer than I have. We started at such a similar time. Actually, he started at 7 p.m. exactly. So he's also a scheduled streamer. We don't have a nerd emote. This is gonna be our raid message. I guess. I guess. I'm so tired. Chat, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. We literally didn't write any code in a fucking stream called eepy programming. We didn't write anything. I'm just so tired, and I got distracted by Emote Lab. But yes, streams are going to be weird from now on because I'm going to be interrupted a lot. But yes, everybody, thank you again. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a great day. I have like 10 seconds left. Our raid messages, imagine scheduling your stream. See ya.